former Penguin, right here at the International Pro-Am, York University Ice Gardens. How was it skating out there with some of the amateurs?
It's fun with the amateurs. They're having a lot of fun. Some nifty moves out there by a few of them. Banking one off Harves to put it in the net was pretty interesting. So.
He was just chirping about that back there, actually, and on the boards, too. He's like, I don't know, I put it on my own net. He didn't feel too hot about that. Yeah, you give him a little chirp for that?
Oh, definitely putting it in your own net, man. You know, -1 is bad for the team.
Now, wait a second. Can you give me the PG-13 version of what you said to him on the ice?
Nah, not really.
I got to ask you. You know, you played in the league, and obviously there were some guys you looked out there and you were like, man, I see him bearing down on me. Who was like the last guy you'd want to have bearing down on you, the most intimidating guy on the ice?
I don't know. There's quite a few of those guys out there. You know, you got guys like Rob Ray out there. You got Probert and Crowder, all those guys. Even the guys out here skating today, Ken Belanger. There's a lot of big boys out there that when they're barreling down, they got a full head of steam. You want to get out of the way and get off the track. So.
Now, I see you got a little bit of scruff going. I mean, I got a couple days growth going here, but, you know, playoffs, we're talking playoffs. The beard's made a comeback. Obviously, you know, you got your beard going for the playoffs. Well, are there any that's sticking out for you?
I don't know if it's for the playoffs or just downright lazy, but...
you and me both?
I heard I see the mustache is back, so...
Yeah, Paris has been sporting that all year, though, man.
Well, Paris is a big mustache guy for a couple of years now, but I think he started a nice trend there. They're going back. They're going to be back. Ian White, and so I think mustaches are coming back.
So you're more of a mustache man than a beard guy?
I don't think I can pull a mustache off, but a few guys can.
Yeah? Now I got to do this one up here because you did play in Pittsburgh. You're looking at them this year in the playoffs. You think they can duplicate some of that success that they had last year? I mean, right now they've only got that 1-game lead.
Well, yeah, they had the stranglehold on Philadelphia there, and they're letting them back in a little bit. But you know, they're a great organization. They're offensively gifted. You know, they came out flying out of the gates. I don't think anybody really expected to come out that strong. They knew they can't finish strong at the end of the year, but Philly's the big top Philadelphia Flyers, and they got 625 goal scorers. Who would have known that Pitt was going to get the start they did? And it's good they got the start. They have still a little bit of advantage for them. So go back into Philly. Hopefully they can win it that way.
Now I got to ask you, I just got to ask you a couple more questions because I know you're in your gear, man. I know you want to peel that stuff off and, you know, head up and have a beverage. But we're talking about playoffs, and if I could ask you as a general manager, let's say, and I had to put out 5 guys and 5 guys only for my starting lineup in the playoffs, starting from the net, 2D, 3 forwards of the current crop of players, who would they be?
I guess you got to go with the guys that have been there before on the back end with Marty Brodeur, and you get guys like Danny Boyle who can skate the puck. He's a pretty agile guy. You get a guy like team him up with a guy like Rob Blake. You know, like they have in San Jose right now. Great combo there.
That's why they picked him up this year, I think, for that playoff drive that seems to be going crooked.
It's going a little sideways right now, right? So which happens. Hopefully they can straighten that out. But it's good strength there, putting those two together. Then up front, you got to go with some speed and some toughness. One guy who's coming out right now is playing really well is David Clarkson for the Devils, and he's my kind of guy, my left wing guy. He's out there, but he's coming on strong, plays hard, goes to net hard, and he's a guy that I'd have sitting in the sidelines pretty deep in my organization there. But you know, you got a Ovechkin who plays hard every night, and then you got Crosby, and you know, you put maybe a little more grit on that on one of the wings there, and you might have a good combination there.
Last, but definitely not least, because I mean everybody's mentioning Ovechkin. Who's another player out there that you think is just the most exciting guy in hockey, yet it doesn't say Ovechkin on the back of his jersey?
Well, there's a lot of guys, you know, maybe they just don't show it. Like Zach Parise, he's a really standout, creative guy with the puck, and you don't see that he's playing in the Devils system, so not a lot of flamboyancy going on with that organization. So a guy like him, he's the type of guy that, you know, you put him somewhere different and maybe gets more action or in a bigger market. And
I mean, you know, there was a time where they were, you know, having a game, Pittsburgh, in New Jersey, and the crowd's yelling out with Crosby on the ice. It's like it was a big crowd chirp. Parise's better. I mean,
I don't know if he's better, but he's up there.
He's up.